Why are we here? That's the million-dollar question. It's just one of those things you're supposed to ask in situations of this nature. Yep. I'm dead, but I'm still inside your heads. Troubling, isn't it? You see, when I decide to do something, I take it all the way. And just because one of you good citizens decided to do me in, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have the last laugh.
Yeah, what was the point? Well, if you hadn't made me stop the tape, you'd know already.
Any of you want to watch this?
I, for one, am dying of curiosity.
Why? I mean, it's just going to be more lies.
Manning, Blair.
Let's see what he has to say.
Todd's right. Just get it over with.
Play it. Oh, there's nothing like a good laugh, is there? All right, where was I now? Oh, yes. I was about to do some boasting. Let's see. Well, I mean, if a man can't boast when he's dead. Right now, what I'm about to say to you all, I'm sure some of you are very well aware. I am an extremely wealthy man. I've had a successful practice. I've consulted throughout the world. I've made some very, very wise investments, etc., etc., etc. And since my only son is dead, deceased, and I never got to know him, by the way, thanks to my ex-wife, Paige, and damn you for that, I've decided to bequeath some items from my estate to those of you who are assembled here.
So we are here for the reading of his will. Yep, looks that way.
Now, you may be aware that some people are noticeably absent. My brother David, for instance, whose butt I've bailed out of trouble more times than I care to count, and the Buchanans, to whom I leave my eternal contempt and hatred. And as for the rest of you, I've made sure that you're all going to get exactly what you deserve. I mean, where to begin? Let's see. Well, why not start with the dazzlingly brilliant Dr. Marty Saybrook? You know, Doc, just because I was able to fool you into thinking that I was crazy doesn't mean you're bad at your job. It just means that, well, I'm better at mine. You got an Achilles heel, Marty. Your hatred of Todd Manning. You were blinded by it. And I guess in a way, that kept my fate out of the hands of 12 ordinary people. I mean, who are they to pass judgment upon me anyway? So thanks for your gullibility, your genuine concern for my well-being, even though you and I both know that subconsciously the only reason you helped me was to hurt Todd Manning. Bravo. Therefore, my gift to you, Dr. Saybrook, is a copy of your diploma tastefully framed to celebrate your impartial dedication to the truth. Moving right along to the lovely assistant DA, Evangeline Williamson. Another one who let Todd Manning cloud her usually excellent judgment. Poor woman, so fixated on the fact that he was innocent of murdering Margaret Cochran, and she was blinded to all the other heinous crimes that he had committed. So to you, I leave this statue as a tribute to your selective morality where Todd Manning is concerned. Dorian Lord. You know, from the first moment I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were nothing more than a selfish, vindictive shrew. That's right. My brother David was the only person on the planet who was actually willing to put up with you. Loser attracts loser, I suppose, but even David deserves better than you, so I took him away from you. And I did so enjoy the sight of you being left at the altar, rejected and utterly alone, which is how I suspect you will spend the rest of your miserable life. Therefore, I leave you this mirror, so you can always stare at the only person who actually loves you. Which brings us to Todd Manning, an annoying little cockroach of a man who just didn't have the sense to accept his fate. I'll never know what you saw in him, Blair. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Pun intended.
At least I'm still here, Truman.
You were never any competition for me, Todd. Just a thorn in my rear, to be honest with you. Yes, I suppose my revenge is knowing that you're going to spend the rest of your life looking for the son that I took away from you. I know where he is, Todd.
I knew it, Blair. I knew that bastard was lying when he said my son was dead.
Yes, Todd, that's right. I did lie about that also. I'm guilty. You'll never find him. But I did leave you something to remind you of your loss. The blanket I wrapped your son in after he was born. And I take great joy in knowing that that is the closest you'll ever get to him. What I'm about to tell you all now, my lawyer doesn't even know, so please don't harass him. But I have made arrangements through a third party to have something very special, a surprise, delivered today to Todd Manning Jr., little TJ. His new mommy and daddy are going to be so very surprised.